guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be my 2020 makeup empties. I have all of the makeup that I finished in 2020 in this bin. I have the only other thing other than makeup that I have in here would be like little perfume samples, or like I think I only want to finish one full-size perfume. I have that in here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and sort it all out, and then I'll show you all the products that I finished. I'll let you know my numbers, like category wise what my numbers were, and then I'll let you know the value of the items. Check the description box if you're curious to see like the value wise of the products. Obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but I did not necessarily spend that much on these products. Some stuff I bought on sale, some stuff were like gifts with purchase, or you know, like little sheets like this. They're usually free samples. I always calculate their value. I'm saying value, I'm not saying like I finished this is how much I spent and this is how much I used up. So before we get started, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe before you leave. And now let's do it. I'm gonna sort everything first, so time to dump it all out. Okay, I have to say it didn't look like much in the bin, but when I dumped it out, that is a lot of products. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm first gonna get started with makeup sponges. A total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sponges and one brush. Kind of expected, honestly. Let's see, did I enjoy all of these? I think I did. My favorite was probably the Nikia Joy one. Oh, you can't even see. I think my favorite was the Nikia Joy one, which is this black one. The e.l.f. one is again one of my other favorites. The L'Oreal one deteriorated too fast, and the Wet n Wild is a pretty good one. The Real Techniques is a reliable one. I think this one was AOA Studio, was pretty good as well. And the brush is by Bare Minerals. It just started being really scratchy. It was time to like call it done, you know. It's lived its life. Now I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the stuff that's just like right here, right in this area. So for lip products, I finished up all of these are either lip scrubs or lip balms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lip balms. Wander Beauty Lip Retreat, it was decent. NARS, I did really enjoy this one. This was the shade Torrid. This is a Grande lip plumping. It was pretty good too. The Flower Beauty Lip Mask and the Ulta Beauty Lip Oil, I did really like this one. So 5 lip balms. Moving right along, let's go ahead and talk about for lip scrubs. I guess this is kind of like a lip scrub and a lip balm. This is the Bite Beauty. This was like the gift with or part of the birthday gift or something from Sephora. So I finished this guy. I finished the Pure Plumping lip scrub and the Agave lip scrub. I was like, wait, this is a lip balm, but no, this is the Agave lip scrub. So 3 lip scrubs. Okay, for lip liner, just the one. Kind of sad, but just one lip liner. For lip glosses, I finished 1, 2, 3 lip glosses, and they're all by Pat McGrath, and I believe all of these were in my hashtag Team Project Pan 2020. I did like all 3 of them. I do really enjoy that formula. For liquid lipstick, I finished 6 liquid lipsticks. I finished 4 by Smashbox, and these are the Always On liquid lipstick. I finished 1 by Tarte. This is the Tarteist Paint. This is the shade Bay. One of my favorite lipsticks. The shade, the color, everything about it. I really like it. I finished up also 1 by Bobbi Brown, and this is the Crushed Liquid Lip, and this is the shade Smoothie Move. It's a mini, obviously. For actual lipsticks, just 1 lipstick, and this is the shade Omi by Pat McGrath. I did really enjoy this guy. Okay, the 2 lip samples that I finished is 1 by Dior. This is Dior Addict, the Stellar Shine, one of the shades. And I finished up these 2 shades by Guerlain, La Petite Robe Noire, I think. Okay, I guess the next category, how about we do like brows, and then we'll brows, eyeliners, and that stuff. So for brows, I finished up 1, 2, 3, 3 and like a sample of eyebrow pencil, Anastasia Brow Wiz, Joa Precision Brow Pencil, and Precisely My Brow by Benefit. And this is a little sample of Anastasia. For brow gels, I used up the Anastasia. This is like the gel pomade, and I used up this double Urban Decay Brow Endowed. This was pretty good. I did really enjoy it. And then a sample of the Gimme Deluxe sample of the Gimme Brow. Another samples for brows, I finished up the Benefit Ka-Brow and the Benefit Gimme Brow. I did like the Gimme Brow. The Ka-Brow was a little bit too much for me, but I did use it up. For eyeliners, I used 3 liquid liners. One is by Maybelline, one is by Tarte, and one is by Kat Von D. They were all decent. I used up a single liner, like a gel liner, not a gel liner, a pencil liner. And I used the eyeshadow part of this guy. This was by Tarte. This is one of my older like eyeliner eyeshadow duo. I finally got it out of my collection. And the one pencil liner, the other pencil liner is by Pat McGrath, and this was the Permagel in Blitz Brown, something like that. For eyeshadow primers, I used up 2. I used the Soft Ochre by MAC. This is the Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I used up the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is the original. For eyeshadows, I actually used up 3 eyeshadows. 2 of them were Stila Glitter and Glows, and one was a loose eyeshadow. This was by Bare Minerals, and this is the shade Nude Beach. One set of lashes. I haven't been wearing lashes, and we'll talk about it in a minute, but one set of lashes, just the one. Okay, for mascara, this is typically a much bigger category for me. Like, I use a lot more than this. I was actually surprised that this is it for some reason. But I finished up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full-size mascaras, and 1, 2, 3, 4 minis, a lash primer, and a lash serum. For mascaras, Monsieur Big, I really enjoyed it. Essence Lash Princess, I love this one. Superhero Cosmetics, I love this one as well. MAC Extended Play, I love this one. Pat McGrath, my holy grail mascara, and then by Benefit Lashtopia. It was too thick. But it was good. It definitely gave me lashes. All of these I would definitely repurchase and reuse, and I do have more of these in my collection. The sample mascaras, the one that I did enjoy the most, I guess it would be the Laura Mercier one. This is the Caviar something. Caviar Volume. The Smashbox Superfan was pretty good mascara. The MAC ones I do not like. I will not request these in future orders from MAC. I don't like them. Lancome Seal Booster XL. This guy is okay. It's not the, I mean, I used to use these a lot more before I was using the Grande Lash Serum, but now that I use the Grande Lash Serum, my lashes are pretty long and like thicker. So I don't need as many of these, but I've used one of them. And then the reason I don't have many lash empties is because of these, the Grande Lash MD lash serums. One of them is the 6-month supply, and the other 2 are the 3-month supply. So I have 1 year supply here of lash serum. I do count them as makeup, again, because I don't wear lashes, and obviously I use less mascaras than I typically use. But I love these things. Always will repurchase, will always use. Okay, let's move to a shockingly extremely large like empties category. I was shocked at how many primers I used up. Like, I couldn't believe it, but let's talk about it. The first one is by Becca. This is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is not something I would repurchase again. If I got it as a gift with purchase, okay, I will use it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna repurchase it. Bare Minerals Combo Control Milky Face Primer. This is the Balance. I did really enjoy this guy. Something I would consider repurchasing. Milani Prime Light. This is the strobing. This was extremely illuminating, kind of like a liquid highlighter. I will not repurchase that guy. The other 2 are by CoverGirl, the Vitalist Go Glow. They're luminizers. One was in the shade Daybreak, I think. Yes, and the other is a Sunkissed Soleil. I use these again, kind of like how I use this guy as in like a face illuminator. So on top of different primers. But these are, well, actually the Becca is a deluxe size, but 4 full sizes, a deluxe size. And then more samples, more deluxe samples or samples. 2 MAC Prep and Prime. I do really like those. One is Radiant Yellow, one is Radiant Pink. I don't find a difference between like the Radiant Pink, Radiant Yellow, and just the regular one. I do like them. I obviously enjoy them, and I always request these when I place an order from MAC. Hangover RX, I kind of got over it. I used to really like it, not so much anymore. I've discovered other stuff that I do really like. The It Cosmetics Primer, oil-free, like the makeup gripping base. I did really enjoy this guy. I wouldn't mind using a big size of this. Farsali, Liquid Glass Radiance Make Skin Serum. I do really enjoy this one. I did buy a full size of it during Black Friday. First Aid Beauty Pores Be Gone. This was a really good primer. Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance, again another really illuminating primer. I did really enjoy both of these, but I would not repurchase. For samples, I use Cover FX Water Cloud Primer, Giorgio Armani Primer, Guerlain Lower Primer, Becca First Light Priming Filter, Smashbox, what is it? Pore Minimizer Primer. Another Guerlain, I used the Hourglass Veil Primer, a Derma Blend, the Gripping Primer. This was really good. A Smashbox Primerizer. I love this stuff. And then Milk Makeup, the Hydro Grip Primer. This was really good as well. Okay, since we did primers, let's go ahead and do foundations. I only finished 1 full-size foundation, which is the L'Oreal Infallible. I finished the CoverGirl CG Smoother BB Cream, so I guess 2. 2 samples. This is by Bite and this is by Lancome, and a couple of sheet samples. Jouer, I did not like it. Chanel, I really liked it. The other Chanel, I really liked it. The Guerlain, I finally ordered that guy. Ilia, I did not like it. And the Pat McGrath, I did like these, but I don't think I'll pick them up. All right, naturally, we'll move on to concealers. I finished 3 concealers. For some reason, I thought it was 4, but it was only 3. Revolution Conceal and Define, NYX HD Studio Photogenic, and Catrice Liquid Camouflage. I would repurchase the Revolution, which I already did, and I do have backups of it. These 2, I found better concealers, but this one I do really enjoy. So 3 full-size concealers. I used like some concealer samples. Tarte, this is Charlotte Tilbury, the Retoucher. This I did really enjoy. And then the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer. I did pick up a full size of this guy. Okay, let's do powders. We're almost there, not that much left. We have quite a bit of highlighters and a lot of setting sprays. For powders, I finished up a couple. These are all full sizes except this one. Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This was pretty amazing. I did really enjoy it. I pulled the stopper out and used every little bit of it. Besame Violet Brightening Violet Powder. I really enjoyed this guy under my eyes. Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. I used this guy as a finishing powder. This is the illuminating, I think. Yeah, illuminating. And then the last one is the NYX HD finishing powder. This was the shade Banana. I did really like this under my eye. And then the little sample is by Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This was pretty good. The pen was just so small that it was kind of like really hard to pick it up, but I did enjoy the formula. For blush, I finished up 2 blushes this year, 1 cream and 1 powder. The powder blush is by Chantecaille, and this is the shade Smitten. I love this guy. I'm definitely gonna repurpose this container. The pan pops up pretty easily, so I will repress something else in here. It was just the perfect blush. I definitely do miss it, but I'm glad I finished it. And then this is the, what are they called? Kaja. Yeah, the stamp, like a cream, what is it, like a blush. This just kind of got to the point where it just wasn't the same anymore. So, and then my my sponge would come out like not as it wouldn't pick up as much product, so I'm calling this guy an empty. For bronzer, just the one bronzer, and this is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and this is just the deluxe size bronzer. For highlights, I finished up quite a few, or a couple highlights, just one powder, and then the rest were creams, and this was just a mini. This is by Winky Lux. I think this was in the This Is Me project pan. I did really enjoy it, but it was kind of holographic, so it was a little hard to use. The full sizes, I used Ciate London. This is the Dewy Stick. This is a full size. I used everything. I dug even inside. I did really enjoy this one. And then the other full size that I finished was by Temp2 BoxyCharm Liquid Glow. I did like this guy all over my body, not just like my face. So I would use a couple drops of this with my body lotion applied on my body. I really enjoyed both of these. A little sample is by Josie Myron, and this is, I don't know, something. I used up I guess that's kind of like a body highlight, body foundation, I don't know. But the Physicians Formula, the Spotlight Illuminating Primer, I used this guy as a highlight. It was just too illuminating to use as a primer, but I used it as a highlight. And the MAC Strobe Cream, I use this kind of like a combination of primer highlights kind of thing. I do really like this, and this was in Pink Light. I have a couple more of these. I put this in the highlighter collection, but I think it should have been maybe foundation. This is a body foundation. The Body Blur by Vita Liberata. I did really like this guy. I would consider picking up a full size. Okay, setting sprays. And like primer mists. Well, not that many primer mists. I guess we'll just talk about it all together. I guess we'll just really quick, I used up one pack of the NYX Tea Tree blotting papers. For setting sprays, I used up a couple. I guess maybe I should just split it up into setting sprays and like primer mists and like, you know, yeah, it was definitely a fail on my end. Let's talk about the actual setting sprays. For full size ones, I finished up 1, 2, 3, 4 full sizes and 2 minis. Too Faced Festival Refresh Mystical Effects. I did really like this one, but I had to let it settle so I don't use all of the shimmer that's in here. Did really like the setting spray part of it, just not the how illuminating it is. Joa Selfie Ready, this is the Dewy. It was a nice spray. I wouldn't go out and repurchase it, but it was nice. It definitely set my face. I didn't find that I was overly dewy, which was good. Milani Make It Last. This is one of my favorite setting sprays. I like this guy. Definitely would repurchase. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus, the matte finish. I did not like the matte finish as much as I liked the natural finish, but it was okay. It didn't really mattify, or it was just, it was okay. I preferred the natural finish more than this one. And then for the samples, I had the Urban Decay All Nighter Honey. I really enjoyed this one. It's, first of all, it's the all nighter, and second of all, it smells like honey, and I love that smell. So this was really nice. And then MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus Setting Spray. This was the Scent Puny. This was pretty nice, and it smelled pretty nice as well. For like a primer mist or like a glowy thing, I used, for primer mist, I used a full size and a deluxe size of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I love this stuff and I will constantly repurchase it. Mario Badescu Facial Spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea was kind of like a throughout the day refreshing my makeup kind of thing. The same with this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. I would use it either like before my makeup, or sometimes like throughout the day if I'm feeling kind of too powdery or too cakey, I would reapply this stuff. Oh, little mini setting sprays. One Urban Decay All Nighter, one Bare Minerals Dewy Mist. Again, this was one that I had to let it settle, and then a very small all nighter. And then last but not least are the perfume samples. I don't know why I keep the perfume samples, but I do, or perfumes. I finished up a full size of the Victoria's Secret scent. It was Victoria. I did really like this guy. It smells amazing, but it's gone. I finished a little sample of Victoria's Secret, and this is the Noir Teas. Again, this was another, ooh, that smells so good. It smells really sexy. I really enjoyed that one. And I used up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 little perfumes. The ones that right off the bat call my name are the Black Opium by YSL. I love that one. The Mon Paris by YSL. I really love that one. Juliette has a gun, not a perfume. And Chloe, I love those. What else is here? There's another Chloe, but this is Roses de Chloe. It was a pretty good one as well. I think these are the ones that just call to me right away, like just glancing at them. So this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this 2020 makeup empties video. I will make sure to leave a in the description box the value of all the items that I finished. I will be doing this again in 2021. I'm shooting for a little bit more, hopefully more than this year, more than 2020, and maybe more than 2019. I'll have to take a look again at my 2019 value, like total value. Again, please give this video a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And let me know in the comments below, what did you finish most of? What was your biggest empties category? I would be really curious to know, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.